All right, you guys, welcome in. Starting this reading here, it is 10:25 on the clock. We are at the planetary hour of Mercury. Um, let's see where we are with the energy of the moon. Moon in Cancer, 13 degrees and 42 minutes. Let's check it out. 14th degree, a very old man facing a vast dark place to the northeast. All right, from the 11th through the 15th degree speaks about claiming. It says remembering eternal truths. As all that passes away proves to have been ephemeral, what remains is the lasting truth, the discovery of universal eternal truths. So the archetype of the enlightened one is often portrayed as the wise old man. We think of Buddha, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, Lao Tse, Plato, and the association is with the unbending singular dedication to the study of truth. Beneath all that changes and above all visionary aspirations is something that endures and is ever stable, basic, and true. To live in remembrance of this is profound spiritual wisdom. All right, so sanction is here. Our circumstances are a gift to enable further self-discovery. All right, you guys, welcome in, Chosen Divine, Tiff, and Cindy. Thank you guys for stepping in. All right, let's get into this. I got chakras out here, Light Seers Tarot, Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I mean, all of them are here, but those are the ones I'm starting with. All right, energy check and extended. I was going to do an all signs, but I feel like I've been tapping into so much energy lately. I don't want to like throw people off. We've got this new moon in Cancer, Sun in Cancer. We've got Mercury in Cancer, right? We've got Jupiter in Cancer. So we're communicating more, we're expanding, we're growing, new opportunities, we're dealing with emotions. The sun is shining more so in the house of home, comfort. All right, we're being a little bit more vulnerable and open and showing more compassion towards others. So, and then we also spoke about being in heavy cardinal energy with Saturn, Neptune, and with Chiron. All right, the asteroids, heavy asteroids in the sign of, or in the energy of cardinal, okay? So, let's see what's going on. Welcome in, Sage. Thank you guys for stopping in. I know it's late, but we're here. I got my coffee. I just took a nice little bath, so I'm hoping my energy is refreshed. Let's get into it. I'm starting to get used to this deck more and more. It was like, at first, I couldn't handle it. It was so big. My little hands. All right, let's see what comes out. So we got communication. All right, so it's giving like a Mercurian in Cancer energy, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connecting. I see insight here with the third eye and faith with the energy of the crown chakra. All right, so it looks like all upper chakras here we're tapping into. I like it. I see number 34. You guys know that's my Empress Emperor energy. Today we are in High Priestess Hierophant energy. Today is the 25th. All right, let's see what's going on. We got base chakra that came out earlier today, and then we got connection. Well, that's a new one. Haven't seen that card in a while. All right, so it's giving me here communication, base chakra, connection at the bottom of the deck, money. Something's going on. You need to communicate, self-express, exchange some sort of information, who you're connecting with here. All right, it's meant to help you with your stability. All right, universal openness, love, interconnection, support, in connection to your finances, power, generosity, and abundance. You're manifesting here. That's what it feels like. All right, I see sacral chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, base chakra. I like it. The only thing that's missing from the lower chakras overall is going to be solar plexus. Okay, so it could be that you need to take action on whatever this is. All right, continue moving forward with this communication. I'm going to pull one card on each chakra. Let's see what comes out. I see numbers 34, 1, 26, and 14. I got the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. All right, so heavy again on the cardinal with the energy of Saturn, Neptune, Chiron. I believe we have, I always forget that one. What is it called? It's not Sappho. It is Eros. That's what it is. All right, Eros in Aries has a lot to do with your creativity. We were speaking about Chiron being in Aries, having to do with the core wound healing, and then Ceres having all to do with self-care. Okay? Parenting, nurturing, agriculture, things that you're feeding your body. That would be like your base chakra, right? Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles here. All right, something's either being delayed, you're being asked to slow down, take your time with something. All right, looks like you're planting seeds as you continue to move along with something. All right, like you're planting seeds. Let's see. How are you connecting here with the heart chakra? So universal oneness, once again. Making plans. Traveling could be of significance. It's like you're finding your tribe, you're communicating to them, you guys are choosing to build all together, you move forward. All right, lots of abundance coming in here with the energy of your money. The 14th could be of significance overall. I see temperance there. So if it hasn't come in just yet, just understand you are manifesting it. I see number 1, magician. All right, be patient. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Well, damn. 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You need strategy, baby. You need strategy out here. I've seen the Chariot. Oh, Spirit's trying to show me the amount of options you have here. Moving forward, how you need to be planning. All right, being patient and waiting on the seeds that you have already planted. Okay. So what's this love got to do with it? All right, there's this energy of being gentle and kind and compassionate. Again, I'm seeing Empress energy, Taurus energy overall. Venus is in Taurus at this time. Your creativity could be legit. All right, your beauty, the passion that you have for something. Your finances is what you're seeking here. Lots of abundance, lots of prosperity. You could be wanting luxurious, you know, materialistic things. Let's see. I feel like communication right now is going to be shown more so through the energy of your feelings. All right, emotions. Heavy on that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We spoke about how the asteroids are of importance. You guys know that in Scorpio, we have Lilith that's in Scorpio that doesn't want to be submissive. Scorpio's energy rules the 8th house, right? So it has a lot to do with like sex. It has to do with deep emotional feelings, how you're meant to transform your life overall. But we do have Vesta there. Vesta has all to do with your inner spark, all right? Whatever seems to be catching your attention, whatever you want to be sacrificing and devoting yourself to, right? And then we also have not only Vesta, but Juno's in Scorpio. So Juno, I think it's still in retrograde right now. But it has a lot to do with like bonding and partnerships and relationships and marriage and things like that. So it's kind of like this rocky road here with all this water energy. I mean, Pisces is like you have this north node and it's telling you to go to your destiny, but there's other things that you have to take care of before you head there, right? And then when we see the transits and how they're squaring and they're having quincunxes and they're either in opposition, however these, you know, transits are taking placement here. Thank God that we don't have anything in Capricorn while this new moon in Cancer is happening. But anytime we see oppositions, there's confrontations that are happening. All right, so it looks like the information that you're sharing, how you're self-expressing, you're bringing in a sense of stability into your life, how you're connecting with others, and it's helping you reap some sort of reward here. I feel like it's affecting the finances, the abundance that you're drawing in by the little seeds that you're planting is what it looks like. All right, hope this resonates for you. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. I get it. New moon blessings to all. Welcome in, Patty. Who else is here? I think I got everybody. Let's see. Okay, they both want to come out. Magician and the High Priestess. That's interesting because once you start a brand new beginning, that's where you're going here with, the story of tarot. You get to start manifesting. You start tapping into your intuition, seeing what it is that it's meant to bring in for you here. Heavy Pisces, Gemini, Virgo energy, all mutable. Remain flexible. All right. And again, it keeps telling me to keep strategizing here. Keep strategizing. Welcome in, Rugrats. Two of Swords. You don't see something coming. You have to face some sort of fear. You don't want to let something go. You got your boundaries up with the other. Your passion is being called towards an earth sign, towards Virgo, Capricorn. All right. You feel like you've been keeping this to yourself, keeping it a secret. All right. And again, I feel like you're sitting with your emotions. Interesting. So everybody today has been told to, yes, you're expressing yourself through communication on how you feel. All right. But your feelings aren't going to be right if your money ain't right, if your stability ain't right. Somebody is not going to want to have anything to do with you. And if it is, then it's only through love. Okay. They're supporting you in love. Maybe that's what you need. All right. Show me money. What's going on with the money? People could be choosing to change jobs right now. You're being supported right now with resources. Whatever you need, it's there. Okay? Yeah, you're being supported there. 10 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Stop stressing about the person that you love. You're blocking this person out. Why are you doing that? It's the Emperor. Could be a masculine energy. What is that? The Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning with the Emperor energy. After being and dealing with some sort of poverty here with the 5 of Pentacles. It looks like you guys are choosing to work it out, or you're choosing to search for work or something like this, okay? 10 of Swords. The ending, finally, of a difficult time. If you guys are working it out, you've been waiting for this to take off for you here. It looks like you're going through some sort of ascension, all right? Some sort of awakening, or you guys are choosing to reconcile. Death card. I feel like this person has transformed. You have transformed. You guys are kind of going through like a phase, a transition, should I say. All right, some sort of transition here. What else are you connecting with others with? Heavy connection here to the base chakra with money. Money is stability, right? What's going on? I feel like you found your people, your tribe here in Cancer season. All right. You kind of know who it is you need to work it out with in order for you to be successful in the near future. With the 2 of Cups, this could be someone that you have a close connection to emotionally. And again, there seems to be something coming back into balance. You've been patient. There's been a lot of healing taking place here. Could be a Sagittarius. All right, after a period of grievance. So it looks like you're letting one thing go. Okay, you're moving on slowly. You know where your emotions are. There could be someone trying to come through with that communication. You know exactly where you're manifesting. You're allowing your intuition to guide you. There's something that you're ignoring here. All right, it's telling you the more that you self-express, the more that you're connecting with the past. It looks like whoever this is that you're collaborating with, it's successfully moving forward to a Cups energy. I would imagine you feel comfortable, you feel alive, you feel, you know, in balance. The more you feel that way, you're being supported and loved. This then supports everything else around you, connecting to your money, to your base chakra, to how you're expressing, and you know, you're able to share experiences with others. All right. Looks like you're finally, you know, about to reap the fruits of your labor. However your labor, or whatever type of labor you do. Okay. All right, let's get into this. So behind all that energy, I've seen compassion. Heart chakra energy. More heart chakra. I feel like air signs are reaping from this. Okay. True on the stability aspect, Jazz. Thank you, Sage. She said, let's go. All right. For whatever reason, there's a lot of abundance coming in. All right. However you're being supported right now. It's like, I think we spoke about this, like, starting last week. I kept saying Spirit was coming through with, like, those that have been waiting for a very, very long time for their gifts to come through, or their blessings, and however it's coming through, you're being supported. You're being aligned with, you know, what is due to you, what is owed to you. For those that have gone through hardship and struggles and feeling like they were never going to, like, have a specific ending to those hard times, it's all coming to a completion. All right, so it looks like to me that had a lot to do with ending out the spring equinox. It was tough. You know what I mean? Now that we're in this summer solstice, this is like a whole brand new battle, baby. All right, a whole brand new battle. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate you, babe. So we have to understand that there's 4 quarters in a year, right? We have the spring equinox, we do the summer solstice, the fall equinox, and then there's the winter solstice. Every quarter of the year we go through, let's just say every I don't want to say every element. What do we call those? When we step into cardinal energy, we step into fixed energy, we step into mutable energy, okay? Every experience is something different, right? Cardinal point, it will be like Cancer season. This is your beginning here, summertime. This will be like you planting your seeds, right? For something to grow into what it needs to be. Fixed energy, you're challenged with Leo. Leo is like you're meant to be in the spotlight. You're supposed to be having lots of success. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be in this aspect of building what it is that you want surrounding a specific hobby you have, or if you have some sort of creative sport, whatever it may be for anybody, right? And then when Virgo season comes, you put the amount of work in that you need to do, right? Remain consistent. There is this energy of perfection, okay? Your health has to be great. How are you being of service to others? There's so many different things. So this time around, we are looking at family first. Okay, it starts off with family, and then it goes into your hobbies, and then it goes into your work. So if everything is not aligned with your stability, meaning your root chakra, how are you supposed to move forward from there, right? So if your money's not right, meaning your work is not right, your happiness is not right, meaning your family is off point, there is no foundation, all right? Then it affects everything around you, your career, how you can be supportive to others. It's on and on and on and on and on, right? Let's see what else comes out here. Welcome in, Brenda. All right, the third eye chakra. It looks like your vision here is like literally expanding. All right. You have specific desires, your goals, your passions, your cravings, what you want to fulfill in your life here. I see number 12 and number 36. And we have sexuality. So heavy on the third eye energy is coming out with the sacral chakra, with your desires and your sexuality. This looks like to me here, you want to be a little bit more open with your beauty. All right. And I feel that this has a lot to do with Venus being now in Taurus. Even though we're in Cancer season, it's a feminine energy. Venus being in its domicile in Taurus, it's a feminine energy. It has a lot to do with what you desire, okay? The value that you see within yourself. And it has a lot to do with your creativity. All right, so then it's then affecting your self-esteem, which also has to do with Venus's energy. It has a lot to do with your heart chakra, meaning the amount of love that you receive from someone. All right, welcome in, Lee-Rag. And the amount of passion that surrounds you at that energy. Okay, so this is all, once you feel illuminated, like completely in your creativity, you're balanced, you have all this love to give, you have this free will to go out there and do what you want, and now you're like communicating to the world, this is what I want, this is what I have, you're inspiring people, you're going after your aspirations, and now not are you doing that, but you're connected to divine consciousness as well. All right, so I like this a lot. I like it a lot. It looks like heavy on expressions tonight. A lot of passion coming through. Your originality is everything. I believe what did I post the other day on my shorts? You guys know I like to share my shorts during my live because I like to inspire you guys. If you haven't seen it, this is where you're going to hear it. Okay, 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. I like this energy. It's giving me heavy sacral. Heavy sacral. Let's see. I believe it was this one, you guys. 1 second.
It's the realest story there is. Because when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different. You love different. And you lead different. I want you to do 3 things. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. Stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world. Because the world don't need no more copies. It need originals. And trust me, ain't nobody else that can do what you do like you do. I'm in this bitch. You see, the underdog story is the realest story there is. Because when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different. You love love different, and you lead different. I want you to do 3 things. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. Stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world. Because the world don't need no more copies. It need originals. And trust me, ain't nobody else who can do what you do
like you do. Okay. So this is about your originality, how you get creative, the passion that you feel for something, the desires that you have, you know, with someone here in the energy of your heart chakra, the amount of self-esteem that you have in connection to your sexuality doesn't necessarily mean that you're being sexual with someone. This is just the energy of your intimacy. You understand? The love that you have to share with others. And then again, it's like interconnection, the connection that you have with those around you, it's expanding here. It's like the energy of light. All right, I like it. She said, and that's a fact, baby. All right, babes. Let's see what's going on here. Third eye chakra, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you can already vision your, you know, your success, your stability, the energy of your groundedness. You feel wealthy overall. You have great self-esteem, great health, whatever it may be. It just looks good. All right. Show me desires here. Sacral chakra energy. This has to do with the goals that you want to achieve, things that you want to fulfill, the craving that you have within. Again, we were speaking about Vesta. All right, things that you choose to sacrifice and devote yourself to until something feels like you've achieved that passion within. All right, Two of Pentacles. It looks like you could be juggling something right now that you're not sure whether you want to move forward with this or not. All right, so this is where you have to contemplate and see what's best for you. Okay, Callie, thank you for your $2, sweetie. I appreciate you. Let's see, sexuality. What are you open to doing here? It looks like you're more open with expressing your beauty and sharing whatever it is that you honor. Ooh, your mindset. See what I'm saying? It's almost like you can catch the attention of others just by the way that you think. I like that. I'm such an air sign. Okay. All right, let's see. Your creativity could be very eccentric at this time. I like that too. Your imagination is very original. Nobody is unique. Nobody doesn't like you do, boo. And it's your confidence that's literally sparking up. Look, it's like whatever you have to give, you give it to others. All right. So you want reciprocity here. You want some sort of equal give and take. There's this this energy that you share, that you exude to others. All right. So what's going on here with this self-worth, your confidence, your self-love, with this self-esteem energy? I like it. The World card. You're not letting anybody in your bubble if it doesn't make you happy. You already brought structure to your life. All right, you've already disciplined yourself. Why would you let somebody come in and break this apart, right? That's crazy. Look, self-esteem, the card number 21, and it's coming out with the World card. It's like, don't play. All right, don't play. So right from self-esteem, it comes to the number 22. I'm feeling like a master number. You could be creating with the universe right now, whatever it is that you desire. Look, getting very creative. All right, and exactly what you asked for is exactly what Spirit's going to come in and give you. All right, so focus your mindset. That's what this is. Focus on your desires. Focus on your passions. Show me heart chakra. I told you, the Page of Wands. It feels so light. It feels light, yes. Page of Pentacles, you could be studying something. You could just be kind of like playing around with something. I don't know. I just seen somebody playing the piano. Could be it. All right, a specific gift that God has given you. You don't even know if you have it yet. You have to go out there and at least try, right? What is part of your passion here? What brings a sense of happiness, fun, joy, fulfillment into your life? What is this? I feel like, again, it has to do with something from within. All right, it like literally sparks up every part of your body. It could be dancing. I see somebody like doing like ballet or something. All right, what's that movie? Save the Last Dance. Isn't that the movie where she does like R&B dancing, but she came from like ballet, so she kind of put both of them together, and she was very passionate about it. She got very creative, and she was able to win her whole, like, you know what I mean, the whole competition. She did great, and her mom wasn't even there, so she was going through hardship. She had lost her parent, well, I guess her dad. She didn't know him that well. That movie is awesome. So that's what I'm getting here. It's like this passion you have from within. All right, and again, you need that desire and that passion from another person to kind of boost up your confidence. All right, but it all has to do with your self-esteem overall. So somebody here could be very like sexual at this time. All right, it's just feminine energy. Feminine need attention, okay? So if you ain't giving it, you better go figure out what you're doing with yourself. Such a good one, yeah. I love that movie. Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, it has all to do with passion. Look, it's crazy. All right, so whether this is, again, mentally, where you think about something, you create it in your mind, and you bring that imagination into your reality. All right, this could be whatever you think about. It's a passion. You're just like, you can feel it spark from within your body. I like this energy a lot. All right, show me divine consciousness here. Because now you're like at the crown chakra. You're lit. You see what I'm saying? You're lit at the crown chakra. I like it. Show me divine consciousness. Get them creative juices flowing. Bust it down, babies. All right, so look, you're doing this for work. And what is it doing? It's bringing in you in a bag. Eight of Pentacles. Moon cycles are going to be of significance, you guys. I told you. All right, so anytime there's a new moon, this is the perfect time for you to start something brand new. All right, something brand new. Page of Cups speaks about getting creative. Getting creative. Look, heart chakra. All right. I like it a lot. Give me a minute because I'm trying to let my coffee get like real cold because then I don't like drinking it. And I don't have a microwave in here. I'm poor as fuck, you guys. All right. What's next? Oh, Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Let's see. Well, shawty. So good healing even. Y'all got y'all little side jokes in the chat. Y'all can be open. You know I'm all for it. Y'all ain't got to hide from me. Shit. I'll be the one to say whatever. All right, let's see. Third eye chakra. So somebody's vision has, I guess, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy here. You can be envisioning yourself as the Empress, all right? Because Queen of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. I don't know. There's something here about fertility, pregnancy. Ooh, it's your riches. Bitch, you sitting in a bag already. You don't even know it. Okay. Sitting in a bag already and don't even know it. You got a, you know, a responsible position. I feel like you need for nothing. Look, she's holding her cornucopia, not across her chest. She holding that thing up. Like, you got a bouquet of flower in your hand. You need for nothing. You need to envision that shit, right? Put in the hard work. Continue to stay consistent with whatever it is that you're doing to build your riches. All right? Again, it has to do with some sort of passion you got here. That's what it say. Heavy passion. Specific goals. Something that you've craved to fulfill overall. That you've been kind of like going back and forth with. You had to adapt to some sort of changes. You might have been saving money to do this. All right, you could have been fighting with the world, repeating cycles. We're trying to get this over and done with. Like, I'm trying to tell you. All right, let's see. I like it. Extremism. You're like, you're not going to give up. You're not going to give up until you receive this inheritance. All right, some sort of goal that you want, some sort of passion. You have like a deep connection to it. Interesting. You're highly devoted. I told you. Something requires your devotion, your sacrifices here. All right. Show me this openness energy with beauty. All right. So whatever you think of, if it happens to be sexuality and intimacy and being open about you honoring your body, don't be afraid to share that shit. All right. Because people need to be real about them damn selves lately. All right. You feel like you fucking fat. You know you need to go to the gym. Do that. All right. You like your big ass belly. You like to have a little jiggling butt. Do that. What's wrong with it? You better love yourself however you come. Okay. I'm too confident over here. I wish somebody the fuck would say some shit about me. I'd be like, what? They done spoke about my third chin, bitch. I got a third chin and what? You want to see the fourth and the fifth one too? You see what I'm saying? Like, what? I know I ain't the bomb.com, but bitch, I feel good about myself. All right. So we've seen the Ace of Pentacles. We see the Ace of Swords. We've seen the Ace of Cups. All right. The Ace of Wands could be somebody lacking passion. Somebody ain't having sex. I don't know. Something brought a sense of fulfillment to your life. All right. Something brought a sense of fulfillment to your life. And if you need sex in your life, go get that fulfilled. Don't be holding yourself back from intimacy if that's what you need, child. Because then you want to be all acting angry with the world. We don't got time for that, boo-boo. We do not got time for that. Okay. We don't got time for that. All right, Six of Pentacles, the imagination, the expressions, all right, your originality. Look, I feel like you're just very innovative. All right, people might be trying to criticize you right now. What'd I say? I told y'all this damn Mars and Virgo energy keep coming out because it's in transit right now. People keep trying to like point the finger at you. You're not good enough. All right, like something about what you do for work. It's like your creativity. You're being supported. You're going after what you want. And somebody's trying to put you down. And you're just like, if you are in my way of me having this high self-esteem, I wish the hell you would. Your confidence is like no other. Somebody's trying to wrap up that chapter for you. They feel like they're tired of seeing you or hearing you. Or I don't give a shit, right? I don't see you doing nothing out here in the public eye. People are coming and looking for you because you're attracting this energy is what this is saying through your creativity. Through your visions, this is what you're creating. A lot of abundance by you just tapping into your passion and you sharing your reality with other people. Okay? So let's look at the self-esteem in the world card here. So it's like your innovation is being literally from you is being given to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could be learning something with this Jupiter energy here. And the minute that you learn something that was given to you, you're passing that shit on to the next person. You understand? Self-esteem. And you're doing nothing but birthing great things. And this is the Two of Cups energy. You already got the Ace of Cups over there. You're birthing new things. So somebody here is pregnant. All right. Congratulations. Let's see. I feel like, again, you remain adaptable to whatever changes you're going through here. All right. You open up your heart chakra. You're able to start creating. There could be something about a child coming. Page of Wands. Keep on having sex. Keep being passionate. All right. Keep focusing on that. You already know what comes with it. You're going to get that baby fulfilled in a second or two. You said, to my daughter, my youngest is having her Jupiter return. That's awesome. That's awesome. Independence. All right. So you could be moving forward, choosing to do something independently. I got a heavy Aquarian energy here. Scorpio. So fixed energy is here. I see Cardinal with the 4th and 10th house in opposition. So you could be birthing your riches. All right. By envisioning your money already, your self-esteem, and bringing something to completion that didn't serve you, and you birthing something new and you fulfilling that dream. It's like things are about to take off to the energy of the extreme. You have no clue how this is. Look, you got positions of authority out here. All right, it's like you taking control of your life here. I like this. Show me this desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy with passion. Ace of Wands energy. So heavy on the passion. Heavy on your desires. Egotism. All right. You're in the energy of your pride. I can see why. It's because you're up here. That's why. It's because you have a position of authority. So divine consciousness, this is what you do for work. All right, this is how you're bringing in your bag, 8 of Pentacles. That's what it says. Let's see. Mars and Pisces, you choose to be there too. It's not that you have to stay. And that possibly is being the speculation here. All right. Speculation is just kind of like, is this truly where I want to be? Do I want to change, you know, escape and change something about what I do for work? If you're passionate about it, then why leave it? If you're not passionate about it and you need to close out a cycle and birth something new, Spirit is giving you the okay and the you know what I mean? Go do what you do. Something that you're doing is flattering a group of people here. All right. You could have the love for two things at the same time as well with Venus and Gemini. That's coming up on July 4th. So get prepared. Show me the Page of Cups. Principles. It has something to do with your spirituality as well. Ace of Cups. Let's see. And requires lots of your concentration. So your emotional state has to be in whatever it is that you're doing. If it has to do with your principles, if you are a leader, if you are doing something to the extreme and where you feel like you have to fulfill this, it's innovative, you're birthing something new, you're doing it independently. At times you choose to escape, but that's out of your ego and your pride. It's because you're overly passionate about something. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, again, speculation. All right, so be sure that you're on the right path right now with this brand new beginning and what it is that you're trying to achieve, because it's about to take off. That's what this means. Let's move on. You need to feel comfortable with what you're doing too. With Cancer being here. All right, heavy Cancer. You need to feel in the energy of comfort with what you're doing. All right. So speculate what you're doing right now with Cancer's energy. And then move on from there. Again, you got 3 aces out here. I just don't see the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry. The Ace of Pentacles. But we saw it earlier anyway. All right. So there is a brand new beginning coming. All right, you guys. Behind divine consciousness was faith and honesty. So be honest with yourself and have faith in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here. All right. Let's move on. She said, you about to blow up. I know that's right. 11:01 on the clock. I keep seeing ones all day today. 111, 11:11, 11:01. All right. Take it as it resonates. I like it. Let's see what else. Yeah, I feel like has to be a heavy determination behind what you're doing here, why you're doing it, what is it that you want to achieve, you guys. All right, and if you're not passionate about it, it's not gonna work. So speculate whatever it is. It's gonna cause this sense of like another side of you coming out. Okay, very courageous. Look, the lion on both cards. You got to be brave. All right, you got to have that fire in you. That's what I named that specific short. It says, keep that fire in you. All right, I'm playing it one more time just because I need some motivation right here.
You see, the underdog story is the realest story there is. Because when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different. You love different. And you lead different. I want you to do 3 things. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. Stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world. Because the world don't need no more copies. It need originals. And trust me, ain't nobody else that can do what you do like you do. I'm in this bitch.
So when he speaks about being original, that's when you ever see the 6 of Swords coming out in the deck, you'll notice that that's Mercury and Aquarius's energy. In the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, it speaks about doing something original. All right, Mercury had been back in Aquarius, I mean, probably like in March, something like that. Yeah, speaks about your originality. So if you're already innovative and you have this uniqueness to yourself and you're very eccentric, I mean, Aquarius's energy can be so many different things. We have to understand, this is the only planet right now that's in retrograde is in Pluto. Pluto is transforming everything around you, right? I'm going to read this out real quick so you guys understand this energy. Let me mute this for a second. It says, the thoughts of Mercury and Aquarius people are constantly open to new experiences and ways of seeing. Those with such revolutionary minds display an ability to be unbiased, truthful, and objective. They have little time for traditional socially acceptable ideas that conflict with the facts or first-hand experience. The ability of such people to turn ideas on their head and see situations from a new angle produces flashes of inspiration and great originality. The Aquarian's freshness of thoughts owes a lot to the fact that little surprises him or her. It says here, people with this aspect teach well and learn well, but above all, they require good mental stimulation. The ability of Mercury Aquarians is to see ideas in the broadest terms, leads to a great interest in humanitarianism and an urge to seek a better life for all less fortunate people, because they are humanitarians, right? It says Mercury Aquarians also display a constant interest in the innovative, especially in new technology, and it is not usual or unusual for them to have some ability in this field. A concern with scientific investigations is a paramount importance to this character type and leads Mercury Aquarians into unorthodox disciplines that would worry more conservative beings. It says the negative aspect of this combination is eccentricity taken to the extreme. All right, so this could be you at your extreme right now. Being that I'm overly passionate about something. This is what I want to bring to fulfillment. Okay. So it says here, the negative aspect of this combination is the eccentricity taken to the extreme when ideas become so outlandish that there is no basis for communication. When this card is drawn, it demands that the questioner take a lateral view and find a new approach. So what was the first card that came out is the way that you self-express, the way that you communicate to others. Okay, so this is you coming at something with a new approach, an idea that necessitates drastic change, an unusual research result, a shocking announcement, and or some sort of invention or doing something innovative. All right, so find your thing and go after that. And find your own way of doing it. Don't copy nobody. Don't, yeah. All right, if you feel inspired by somebody, obviously it's okay for you to follow through with what it is that you've liked about that, but make it your own. You know what I mean? Do it your own way, because nobody's going to do it like you do you. All right, let's see. 1 second, you guys. Let me make sure this is streaming right. All right, we're good. What do I want to pull? Well, no plagiarism. So just channel it. I just saw Pride on the TV. Somebody's very prideful. Look, optimism is here. Moon and Sag. I'm seeing the 9 of Wands. All right, so it looks like wounded warrior out here. That's what that means. All right, you're very adventurous. You're not afraid to get out there. All right, meet new people. Find new places. Shit, I wish I had the money to do so. I would not to be the fuck here. You hear me? They knew how to hold me back. Take all money away from Jazz, because if not, she gone. With the Sun in Libra, harmony. That's crazy. All right, so you're supposed to be in this energy of harmony. Whoa. I think that was my last reading, was it not? Yeah. What's all the harmony all about all of a sudden? Go check out that reading if you ain't watch it. All right, you got some sort of inheritance coming your way here. You could have had a challenge here trying to bring something in harmony, trying to remain optimistic about your future, and if this inheritance was the right thing for you or not. All right. I see the Sun in Cancer. All right, so resourcefulness. Made me think of the card in the tea leaf deck. It speaks about resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay, so I do see contracts out here, partnerships out here. I see you working through some sort of inheritance. This could be something that was left to you, and it has to do with something that you do spiritually. Okay, take it as it resonates. Somebody's leaving. There's a baby angel, and I feel like somebody's pregnant. All right, something having to do with sex, revenge here. Mars in Scorpio speaks about having a phenomenal achievement. Okay, so this is like off with the head type of shit, but it's positive. You understand? Positive. Endurance, heavy Scorpio energy here. Saturn, Mars, and the Sun in the energy of Scorpio. Wow. All right, so you're having a phenomenal achievement. You have so much endurance. You necessarily have to come in with this inheritance. All right, it could be that you've been seeking harmony in your life for a very long time, and Spirit sees that you remain optimistic. Again, you're the wounded warrior out here. You deserve everything coming in your way. All right, you got empathy here with the Moon in Pisces, so you're an empath. All right, it shows that you have been there with, riding out with Spirit. You've been loyal. Again, with the energy of your emotional state, you've been listening to your intuition. You've been allowing your gut instincts to guide you. And it looks like you're stepping into this position of authority here. Okay. Major achievement. This is big. All right. This is huge. I feel like this is everything that you've been waiting for. This is exactly what you've been waiting for. Protection is here with the Moon in Aries. Saturn in Cancer with the energy of charity. All right. Venus in Aquarius. Don't be afraid to detach. All right. Heavy Aquarian energy keeps coming out in these readings. I see Venus and Mars. So imagine this is like the feminine and the masculine in opposition. Or if they come into conjunction in Aquarius's energy, could you imagine what that's going to bring in? Some sort of detachment and a sense of rebelliousness in your energy overall. 11:09 on the clock as I'm speaking about Aquarius's energy, the 11th house. The 9th house could be of significance, spirituality. All right, I mean, it is here. Wow. So the way that you protect yourself is through the charity work that you do. You may be dealing with difficulties right now with relationships, partnerships, and or contracts, but you remaining an optimist and being an optimistic, it looks like here you're bringing in this sense of inheritance through you continuing to have phenomenal achievements, you remaining in the energy of endurance with what you're supposed to be knowing here as an empath. All right, if you have to detach for a minute and live separate lives from your person, if you're just, how do you call that? Expressing discontent with authority, you're not afraid to be the rebellion at this time. 1110 on the clock. Thank you so much. All right, get ready to make y'all wishes. I'm going to just give y'all a moment. Let me wrap this up because I think y'all kind of get the point here. You're bossed up out here. You're an influence to a lot of people. All right, and it looks like people know how to be cautious with you, because it looks like you're on the roll here. All right, you're asserting and you're utilizing your vision to do so. Again, vision it, let it come to reality. All right, I love you guys. Take a minute to make your wishes. I'm making mine right now. Okay. And that's on period. I like that. Thank you, Brenda. Put your wishes out in the ethers, y'all. Thank you, Sage. All right, you guys, let me get out this energy here. Let's just get a basic message. Let me get off this deck for a little bit. It's time to receive is what I just heard. That's crazy. 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck as I take it out. You winning out here, boo-boo. There's a chapter closing and you won. Okay? You won. Look, Emperor energy. Are you starting up a business? All right. Bossed up out here. Crazy. Some of you are finding it hard to come out of this Hermit energy. Some of you are supposed to be seen as leaders and you're not coming out of this Hermit energy. Others of you are having difficulty with how you have been able to gain perspective about a situation and how to guide others with the wisdom that you now have, because you're meant to be seen as a leader. Like you were guided by a wise elder and now you're meant to guide someone else. Maybe someone doesn't respect your position of authority is what I'm getting here, because I feel like, again, you're seen as like a teacher here. Okay. So I do have that Mars and Scorpio energy out here again. All right. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you've had some sort of phenomenal achievement here, but this is you on your path. You're on the right path. The 2 of Wands. This is you. You did your work. You birthed this brand new thing in, and others, I feel like, don't know how to take it. Or you just may be afraid on collaborating and becoming who you're supposed to be, the fucking boss out here. Okay. I guess it has a lot to do with what Spirit is saying. You need that sense of creativity, that passion, that self-esteem, the confidence, you know what I mean, to continue pushing forward here. You've gone through a transformation. I see the Death card. Thank you, Sage. 222. I like it. Yeah, it has a lot to do with your confidence here. And if it's not felt emotionally within first, you're probably going to block everything else out. So that's what I see. Again, it would be you moving in your ego and pride if it doesn't feel right emotionally. I see the Queen of Cups, the Moon with the Strength. Like mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you need to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a sense of healing overall within everything that you got going on right now. And that's where your stability comes in. All right. That's where your wealth comes in. That's how you start building your legacy. I like it. Let's see. You got a lot of people watching you. What they're gossiping is about how abundant you're about to be. And it's the truth. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. They're gossiping about how abundant you are in your energy, and it's the truth. People now see it. They may have just been trying to work against you, trying to win at all costs for whatever reason. This would have been like the person earlier in the reading that's trying to test your limits and see how far they can like push your buttons, and you're just coming back with this rebelliousness. You're on point. You're so creative. You're original. It's like they can't shoot you down. But it has all to do within yourself overall, emotionally first. All right. If you were going through some sort of grievance, you've gained perspective about that energy. You're ready for the new path. You're ready to take that leap of faith. I like it. All right, yeah, shows that you've healed from something that may have been toxic, some sort of attachment. All right, it could have been your own fucking ego that you're coming out of. It could be. I like it. All right, so this is technically for members only, but you know I like to leave it live for my people. I'm not going to block anybody out from it. I see Mercury Virgo energy here. Ten of Pentacles. I think it's coming up in August. Let me take a look for you guys. Hold on. Mercury Virgo. I know Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, you guys. Let me see. Mercury Virgo. September 2nd. So the very beginning of September. Once we see Saturn go retrograde in Pisces, which is the Eight of Cups energy, emotional withdrawals, more losses, a lot of having to sit with your feelings, reviewing your spirituality. Mercury and Mercury goes and heads into Virgo in its domicile. That's this energy, Ten of Pentacles. All right, so by then, anything Saturn has made you overlook, all right, while it's been moving forward in the sign of Aries, once it goes retrograde and enters back into Pisces, it will start making you experience your emotional state once again, Pisces energy, your spirituality, the energy of your compassion, how you are meant to be vulnerable with others, right? Leading others and allowing them to see what it is to gain perspective. Right? Saturn is discipline, it's structure, it's authority. It has a lot to do with the position that you chose to take here as you being an empath, right? So work on your confidence right now, and it's going to lead you and breeze you through exactly when it's time for you to start, you know what I mean? Building whatever this wealth is for you. All right? Whatever this is long term. And it could be your spiritual journey. That's what I feel this is. You got Virgo and Pisces in opposition. Virgo's coming out as your challenge, though. And it could be because Mars is there. There's a lot of criticism in the energy. Pisces being overall the North Node in the current position right now, you're already gaining perspective about all of your wins, what you want to birth new, sitting with your emotions, the confidence that's needing, and letting go of that ego so that you can plan to move forward. That's what this reading is speaking about, okay? But again, people are spying in. They're kind of gossiping about how abundant you're going to be in the future, and this is true. All right. You feel like a bag of money already. That's what this is, or you should be. You were highly concentrated on achieving something that brought a sense of fulfillment with you here. And it looks like what's being negotiated is that you're on the right path. Wheel of Fortune. I like it. Okay. And there's that Mercury and Aquarius energy. It's because of your originality. You get to move on and you get to transition to the next phase. Okay. Let's get out of this. All right. Who's here? Sage, you're welcome. I don't feel like my readings have been really tapping in with a lot of people recently. It's a lot of my my moderators that have been on here. I know I have a large collective of people that have been coming in recently. I don't know if they're all into tarot because I have been posting more so inspiring videos. All right, so if you guys are here, hit the like button. If you have a friend that loves tarot and you guys know they love astrology, go ahead and share this video. I don't mind. All right. And all of the support, I appreciate it. Whether it's you commenting, hitting the like button, leaving me a comment in the emails, okay? Or just overall supporting me financially. I appreciate you all. All right. Let's see what's going on. One more spread. Do I want to spill the tea? Fuck yeah. We're spilling the tea tonight. One more spill the tea. 11:19 on the clock. I'm seeing Justice in the Sun. I like it. Thank you, Constance. Ooh. You're going to find out people that don't have the best intention. All right. They're going to start taking off the mask that they're wearing. All right. Yes, ma'am. We about to spill the tea, honey. I think y'all like this part. There's temporary distance here with somebody. It's a specific relationship that you want to reconnect with later. Well, damn. All right. Attachment issues. Maybe someone was too clingy here. All right. They were fearful that they were going to lose you. All right. Excessively stalking you, possibly. Needing to go everywhere you go. All right. Let's say you had to get on the plane. That bitch was in front of the plane waving bye. Okay. You tried to walk down the street. They was on your back. You know what I'm saying? 222. I don't know. Hot damn. All right. The real story is coming to the light. Okay. I feel like someone has something that they tried to hide. All right. It's like this person's emotions runs a lot further than what you think. All right. They see long term with you. This bitch is willing to build a castle. Okay. Something like that. Let's see. Circle of drama. So there was drama surrounding this energy with you guys. And they chose to hold back. It says the other person is not being fully open with you. Okay. Not with her waving bye. Get on that plane. Gotta go. Bye. Gots to go. Keeping tabs. This person's watching you. Everywhere you go, they're there. You don't even see them. 11:22 on the clock, 222 in the chat. This person is everywhere you go. I see 2222 on my end because of the $2 that Callie sent earlier. So 2222, 11:22 on the clock. Something's going on here. All right. There's a lot of distance right now. There's attachment issues. This person's not being real with you. There's some drama surrounding you guys. They're holding back and they're keeping tabs. Okay. Crazy. Well, hot damn. There was some sort of mixed signal that this person gave you. It was leaving you a bit confused. This person chose to play both sides of a situation. Could have been you and another person. And it looks like you want to go in hermit mode and go protect yourself. Okay. That's what it looks like. Yeah, now somebody has control issues. Uh-oh. So that could be the drama. Somebody's trying to control a situation here. After they didn't want to be honest with you about something. I don't know. Patty's like on point. Alright, let's see what's going on. I got a Gemini here with the Lovers, a Cancer. So this could have been from Gemini season into Cancer season here with the moon. This person's playing like hidden enemy. They're not sure where they want to go with this. They're not sure if they actually want to continue being with you in love. All right. They have hidden motives. They're not really telling you the truth about how they feel. They continue to hold back. But yet they still want to have some sort of attachment to you and keep tabs on what the hell you got going on. It's a very like red light, green light type of energy. You're not with that shit. They're not playing both sides. So you're going to go in hermit mode, do your own shadow work, and let that person move the hell on with their control issues. Okay? Angel number 222 is the message of faith. Trust that from your angels, you have to remember that, what is it? That nothing that happens by chance and everything happens for a reason. Maintain a positive attitude and you will find that blessing. I love it. Thank you so much for that. All right. Temporary distance. What's going on here? Queen of Cups. I got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy overall, or it's just that this person has temporary distance themselves from you emotionally. Okay. What's the attachment issue here? The World card. If you chose to end this chapter with this person, they're not trying to let that shit go. All right. Somebody's got to do their own healing. Yeah, this person could just want to come in and hurry up and try to like end a specific cycle and then start up again. No, don't let that shit happen, especially if you guys are sexually involved with the Knight of Wands. Some sort of conflict here. Again, there goes that drama. So whoever is the circle of drama here, show me the real story. What happened? Who did it and why? Okay. Again, I feel like this person's emotions runs deeper than what you think. They want to build everything with you. I feel like you are a part of what brings a sense of groundedness to their life. All right, look what I say. They're trying to hurry up and come right back. Like you're trying to end it and they're coming right back. Like this person didn't even give you a chance that like go explore your feelings or whatever. It's because they were hiding. They were holding back. They just kind of want to come right back around and collaborate. All right, circle of drama. It could be in the workplace. It could be people that you have to collaborate with. A Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine energy overall. This could be someone that's overly confident, all right, in the public eye for whatever reason. All attention is on that Queen of Wands. This person could be starting the drama. What's going on here? The Ace of Cups. I don't think you got time for that bullshit. You focus on self-love as you should. Yeah, hermit mode. You're doing your own thing. I told you. Protect your shell. All right. You go ahead and play both sides if you want to. I'm going to sit my ass right over here and go focus on me. And now this person's like, wait, I need to spin the block real quick. Something like that. There go that King of Wands. They like, I'm about to miss out on my boo. Okay. Yeah, this person missed you a whole lot. All right, so why are they holding back? Or this is you holding back. I just seen, what is this, Wakanda? I just seen Wakanda forever. All right, so somebody's, I don't know. Wakanda forever. How long have I been going? Just about an hour. You ain't missed much, but go ahead and run back, baby. You missed quite a bit. I'm still going, though. You can stick around and then run back. How you doing tonight, Shannon? All right, who's this holding back? And why are they holding back? Yeah, I feel like they're hiding their emotions. Like I said, the moon. They're hiding. All right, they're hiding how passionate they are towards you, the amount of love, how much they desire you, something like that. And they just keep spying. Look, it's because you're in the public eye. They keep spying on you. They're keeping tabs. This is on social media. They see you around town. You're driving around past this person. You're in your car. I don't know. Could be on a horse. I'm just saying, okay? Somebody on a horse out here. Okay? I feel like your horse is prettier than theirs. And they're like, hold on, wait a minute. Crazy. All right. So whatever signal they're putting out there is unclear. It's like a start and stop. All right. Yeah. Maybe they wanted you to kind of like back off a little bit, give them some time, or this is what you asked of them. Some sort of separation, even if it's just not fully legit. Maybe they just hurt you. All right. And it requires some sort of, you know, courage within yourself to kind of like come face this person again, or that's what they need to do with you. All right. This is a specific lover. Yeah, they could be waiting around for this or the opportunity to do so. So this is the reason why they're keeping tabs. They're just kind of focusing on not saying anything right now. They know they hurt you, but they lie with the truth. You understand? The Three of Swords to the Four. So let's see. How are they playing both sides here? Trying to hold on to something else they knew they should have let go of. All right. Why would you try to hold on to the Four of Pentacles if you know with someone else you got the 10? You understand? That's like you settling for leaving less than half of what you had. You understand? Like, this is like you having somebody beautiful next to you and you choosing the ugly one. You see what I'm saying? It's like you just had the whole bag and you let it go. Something like that. Look, tower moment, you dumb. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is. Crazy. Unexpected. All right, so this is you protecting your energy. All right, protecting your emotions. All right. This is you, self-protection. That's it. And that's what you're going after. You like, I wish a motherfucker would. Knight of Swords. Try to come at me with some shit. I'm going to chop you the fuck up. I don't want to hear a damn thing. And you're still sitting pretty as hell. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, this person's like, fuck, I fucked up. It's because they had some sort of control issue. Yeah. Deception happening there. All right. Somebody was trying to like move in the energy of I want my cake and eat it too type of thing. Burden. Somebody got some sort of strings attached to them. Somebody could have been trying to test your loyalty and lost out. It's like, go ahead and test me if you want to. You're going to find out what the hell this is all about. You know what I'm saying? So if you are at a place where you feel safe, you feel like you got your own space, all right, you're at peace, you're not worrying about none of this bullshit. That would have been the circle of drama that exactly drew you away so that you could go focus on your self-love. Ending out a chapter and starting something brand new, sitting with your feelings. And while this person was holding back their emotions for you, they broke your heart. There is no running back. And they went and settled for less. You understand? So, crazy. So if you're happy where you are in alignment right now. All right? Wheel of Fortune, you got the bag. You got who you want. You're having, tapping into your passions. You're on the right path here. The Queen of Wands. There goes that Saturn and Pisces energy with the Eight of Cups. Someone doesn't see something like expectedly coming in. All right, the minute that you chose to walk away from something and let that shit just blow up, look how you just come out and you're this Nine of Pentacle energy. You're free. You're independent. You have everything you need. You know your value. You know what I'm saying? And you still sitting out here pretty. All right. Nine of Cups. You get everything you desire. Everything you desire. No more waiting. It's nothing but progress from here on out. All right, you guys. It's been a time. For those that are just coming in at the end, I appreciate you still being here. Hit the like button on your way out. Hit the like button as you return back to the very beginning of this video. Okay. It's a very good one, I feel like. All right, I think we kind of get the point here in Cancer season. There's a major shift happening collectively. For those that are still stuck in cycles, go watch the video that I have posted on my channel. All right, with you having to release yourself. It's a cord cutting video that Flo posted on her channel. I just reposted it on mine. So go watch that. You might need to. All right, and get these blood sucking energy morosokas out your energy. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. No worries, Shannon. I know you'll be able to run back and see what you need to see or what you were meant to see, sweetie, because I know it's late. You probably have work in the morning. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right, let's do one answer oracle and then we're going, baby. One answer oracle. So if you guys want to take a moment, like ask the question. And I'll pull 3 cards and I'll let you know which is A, B, and or C. And you can take what resonates, okay? Just ask the question personally to yourself. And I'm going to pull 3 cards. Let's see what it says. All right. Got A, B, C. Down at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing terrific. All right, so fantastic results, greatness, and great moments. Great moments. That card came out the other day. A, you have follow. So follow instructions. There's some sort of instigation may have been taking place here, or you're following the star here and what you have faith in. All right, B, hurricane. There's some sort of upheaval heading your way. There's some sort of destruction happening and or some sort of sudden disaster that you possibly don't see coming. And then it looks like C, it looks like you guys are getting delivery. All right, so something is being delivered your way. Something having to do with transportation, inheritances, and or someone being escorted to your energy, my loves. All right. I love you all. 10 fantastic, terrific, and great moments that I've had with you here tonight. We're going to use the ending of that deck there. All right. Boom. All right. I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for energy check-in. Have a good night.